So, I guess this is the next part of family trauma story hour. Well, life's kind of a series of problems to solve, or situations to face, or even traumas. But my health has taken a severe downturn. Maybe if I feel like it, or if I get in the mood, we'll find out if I'm going to tell many stories from my time in the hospital. Right now I'm just so filled with everything that I want to do and everything that I want to tell, and what I just have been going through, that, well, I don't know what to make of this video. But part of the story is, from October, I have, my kidneys have been dying. So has my large intestine. I can't pee, I can't poop. But, all this really does, in good attitude land, this gives me the opportunity to really devote to reading for you, talking my shit, spending time, just like it was supposed to be. This whole being a YouTuber adventure is all about recording the spending of time naturally, because that's what memories are made out of. That's what connection is born from. That's what life is. And lately, I've been too tired. I've been too bitter. I don't know how. I'm just saying, I haven't been able to sit down and make a video. But my birthday just came. It went. And I've been getting ready to try to recover that mood, the atmosphere, so I'm not so sickly. I look like I feel. I look like I've aged. I don't have the chipperness. I'm not quite in the moment that I'm supposed to be in. I've got a lot of discipline to practice. I'm looking forward to it, because that's where the good attitude lies. The good attitude is that I'm 100% disabled. I will have support. And that means that I can stay home. I can read. I can go on to college classes when I get stronger, because right now I'm not very strong. We'll get to that in a minute. But when I get stronger, I'll be able to walk longer and interact with other people. That'll be nice. Share with them good mood land, good attitude space. A good attitude space is that I'm a spoiled princess hermit. I mean, you should see my eating bowl. It's cut glass. And most everything was given to me or found in houses I've lived in. So it's kind of fortunate, you know. I'm the original beggar's monk, only I'm a beggar's monk in a high-class society. My poverty is somebody's discarded wealth. But right now I'm in a rut. I wake up in the morning. I'm not that strong. My muscles have all gone fallow because I laid in a hospital bed since November 4th, all the way to December 4th or 3rd, one of the two, an entire month. I had to quit smoking cigarettes, which reminds me it's time to change my nicotine patch. But this, you've seen parts of it before. It's my humble monastery. My abode of contemplation. Lately, it's been just this place where I've been sleeping. I wake up in the middle of the night to every 2 hours just because I have to. Don't need to give you all those gory details. And while I'm up, I do a few knee bends, a few leg turns, a few hips exercises, drink some water. If I have fruit, I'll have me a piece of fruit. Most of the time, I get grumpy about it, lazy about it. Good attitude land is different than that. Good attitude land is when you realize all the movements I'm making is for the benefit of my independence, so that I can actually do what I kept saying to myself that I wanted to do if I ever got the opportunity to have a hermitage. This is my opportunity for as long as it lasts, whether it or my life, whatever lasts. It's weird because at the beginning of my journey into being a YouTuber for pretend, I made the joke that because I was a grandmother, I did this in my Minecraft videos, that because I was a grandmother I was going to die soon. Well, it was both funny and not funny. Lately I've been worried about my finances because I have not gotten a paycheck and I'm being a burden on anybody around me. But only one person is giving. My sister's buying food for me a lot. Timmy, the one who got the divorce that he deserved in the last video, he's been what he was in the beginning. A soulmate, a friend, a provider. And I can't begrudge him of what he needs. What he needs is more of an affront for him to see the mother of his children, you know, in the gutter, out of home. So if this and all things work out well, I'll have a home. I'll have this home. I'll have this home as long as I can. What I won't have, and what I'll be begging for, are all the little extras that a girl might want, like yarn. Once I finish my project, I won't have any means to buy yarn. So, donations of yarn, good thrift stores, you know, whatever. I'm just bullshitting right now. Man, I hated being in the hospital. I was chained to the bed. Literally, they had a bed alarm. I couldn't get out of bed, couldn't move too much. I got so frustrated. intense crisis, several identity crisis of, I don't want to call it a faith, but crisis of losing everything that you were. I'm not independent at all anymore. I can't even get myself out to the bus stop with any confidence. I move like a snail. I'm constantly tired. I guess while being a snail, I should move as the snail moves. And that's what I'm not doing. I'm resisting being tired. I'm resisting not being healed enough. I'm resisting not doing what I need to do to get better. Well, other than I eat proper. At least I'm trying to. Renal diets are confusing. I went to UVA. They'd said that everything was cool. I just have high blood pressure, which was trying to kill me. I mean, 210 over some bigger number. I'm running quite high. And I kept swelling up. That video of me, the last guitar video, pretending I was all swelled up. I couldn't pee at all. I mean, not at all. I was constipated. So they had me in the hospital for a little while, and they decided to put me on something to make me pee. And that was going good, but I'm like, hey docs, I really want to poop. Help me get this poop out. And they started pumping me full of laxatives. Stool softeners, the colonostomy laxative, everything. Everything, over 3-4 days. And nothing was happening. Nothing would move. They kept taking x-rays, and there was no blockages. Nothing would move. And then, all of a sudden, the doctor wakes me up. She wakes me up, she says, hey, you have a perforated bowel. You're going to go septic. I have to do a surgery. I have a scar. Looked like they did an autopsy. And not really, but it's a Bride of Frankenstein time. They took out my large intestine. And give me a stoma procedure method to bypass needing a large intestine. And then they tell me I'm like stage 4 kidney disease. Just like that, out of the blue. So look, if you don't got yourself a primary care doctor and you don't get your regular checkups, you better. This thing snuck up on me so suddenly. Yeah. And I'm trying to adjust. Because once I'm not worried anymore about how am I going to eat and how I'm going to keep a roof over my head, when I'm not worried about that anymore, it's time to make the best use of time. Because I'm fortunate. I'm very fortunate that this has happened and I'm here. I mean, they were frightened I wasn't going to make it on the operating table. but it stayed. So, it's best not to waste the time. For once in my life, I have a situation that I don't have to lose. I don't have to fail. There's no excuse. It doesn't have to be just like the last time I had an ambition and failed. Because this is now my life. I got no excuses. If I want to walk up the stairs 12 times so that I can do my own laundry, I have to be able to exercise a couple times a night until those muscles are strong. That kind of thing. So, from now on, we'll record from very different comfy zones and comfy spots. I'm gonna include just a couple basic house, stuff too, also. Little shorts. This is the way we wash our dishes, wash our dishes, wash our dishes, that kind of thing. Oh, my granddaughter named me Bapu. She chose it out of all the different names that I would call myself in front of her. And as you know, I've only seen her 3 times in her life, 5 days at a time. And, I'm in recovery from a major surgery. That's why I'm not visiting her right now. I wish I can get better at calling on the phone, but I'm not. Pretty bad at that. Anyway, I guess that's all for Family Trauma Story Hour. And here's to making the best use of what time we have. Why not? And thank you for the time you've given me.